Good. You're here. There is an important matter that I neglected to tell the townspeople. As part of the bilateral alliance between our nations, the Strahtan military will be permanently stationed in Lant. I have been appointed military governor, and will handle all affairs of state from this point forward.
What are you talking about? I wasn't informed of this.
It was a term negotiated directly between the governments of Strata and Windor. Let me ask you something. What exactly do you hope to accomplish here? As of now, you're completely dependent upon my military. No lord can rule under such conditions.
But...
What Lant needs now is power, strength. This is something I possess. As a commander in Strata's military, I can bring peace and stability to this land.
Hubert, I just dealt with a queen slime. I think I also have the strength that you require.
I've spent the last 7 years studying and training. I've sacrificed everything to achieve what I've become. I'm not you. I didn't forget my home and my people so I could go gallivanting around the countryside.
You don't know what I went through. You have no idea what it's like to train at the Knight Academy.
Then perhaps you'd care to show me what you've learned. Here is my proposal. If I defeat you in combat, you will leave Lant immediately. If I lose, I will recognize you as the rightful lord.
Are you nuts? I'll never agree to that.
Then run. Run like you always do. It will prove the last 7 years were about nothing more than your own pride.
Fine! Let's see if my training was just one big ego trip.
I'm glad you've accepted my proposal. But I warn you, I'm not the boy you knew 7 years ago.
Hubert!
Hubert, you're being a little unreasonable about this, my dude. Great character, but man, you are being really unreasonable. Oh, goodbye. I didn't even get a single hit in. By the way, obviously you cannot win that fight.
Hubert, you've grown strong.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why Hubert has such a grudge against Asbel. Like, I guess I can understand it indirectly, but it's really Aston who had a hand, because clearly Hubert's probably, like, mad about the fact that he was given away or something and didn't get to stay in Lant. But, like, Asbel, like, didn't really do anything to Hubert, so I find this section just, like, weird, I guess. Like, I'm just, like, not necessarily bad or anything, I'm just like, why is Hubert acting this way? Like, it kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit.
I told you, I'm not the boy you knew. As per our agreement, you will leave Lant. Now.
Hubert, what is this? Asbel left the Knight Academy to take your father's place as the next lord. I finally get both my sons back, and now they're at each other's throats?
Last I checked, you have only one son.
What are you saying?
I am an Aswell.
Hubert, your father was only thinking of you when—
Enough. The two of you abandoned me, and that's the truth of it.
No, please don't.
Don't worry, Lady Carrie. I will not force you to leave as well.
Hubert, I totally understand where you're coming from, but very uncalled for behavior with Asbel.
Asbel.
You can't come with me, Sophie. Not this time. Go find Sharia. She'll take care of you.
Hey! Quit blubbering and go!
You just, like, block the entrance. Like, come on.
Asbel, Hubert, how did this happen?
Yeah, Hubert's being a little immature about this. I'll be the first to admit. Look, I can understand Hubert, like, obviously, like, being like, oh, you gave me away and everything, but that's, like, towards Aston and Carrie, not to Asbel, and not saying Asbel's blameless about anything, because we talked about Asbel's mistakes, but that doesn't really correlate with Hubert in any way, so this scene just seems like, this whole Hubert being unreasonable seems kind of forced on his part, and makes him seem immature a little bit. Granted, I still like Hubert at the end of the day, so it's not a big deal, because the end result is, I love these characters.
It's going to rain soon. Let's get inside.
I'm not weak like I used to be, Grandpa. You don't have to worry.
I always worry about you, no matter how healthy you are.
Everyone changed. It's all different now.
Such is life. You just keep changing with it until you find the right path. When times are trying, you mustn't fear to face them.
Grandpa.
Oh, young masters, why did it come to this?
Thinking about it, it goes back to what I was saying about Tales of the Abyss, where the characters all make some kind of mistake, and at the end of the day, I like their growth and development, and I really like them as characters. This is definitely, like, obviously Asbel has his mistakes, and then Hubert has his here, because Hubert is completely unreasonable during this section. But at the end of the day, I don't consider this any flaw for Graces or anything. Like, I don't want, because every time I say something about Graces, like, or not Graces, but a game in general, when I say, like, oh, you're being really, like, this section seems really, like, off, doesn't necessarily mean I'm saying it's bad or shouldn't be in the game. Because the end result is, I think Grace's story is pretty good. I don't think Grace's is a story masterpiece or anything, but I think the story is pretty good. Mostly through the characters and seeing their growth and everything. So, I don't consider this, like, a bad point of the story. It's just, it's necessary, because the end point of the story is good overall. Like, the story works, and the character development and everything, and the character growth and everything, it all works at the end. Also, I think it's a good time to walk as Sophie here. Now we have no choice but to walk as Sophie, because we don't have Sharia. We'll get her back eventually. Can I get more Kriya shards here? No, I can't. I thought I could. Not every discovery point's getting something, but I guess that one's not. I thought it was. Speaking of, we have 18 discoveries so far. We haven't really been to new locations, though. So, even with 10SX being easy, he'll spam Mystic Art. Yeah, Hubert will use his Mystic Art if you, like, don't die right away. I fought him many times. You definitely can't win. I actually think that I didn't do this myself, but I think I saw a video where someone got Hubert to 0 HP, but he just doesn't die. Like, you can get his HP down, but he just won't die. And obviously, it's for the obvious reason, if you win, the story would change, because Asbel would get to stay in Lon. Obviously, Asbel has to leave for the sake of the plot. But, I actually, I've seen Hubert, like, he could technically die. He doesn't die, but he loses all of his HP and just doesn't die. So it is, like, literally impossible to win that fight. Whether you just die first, he Mystic Arts you, or he just doesn't die when he's at 1 HP.
This won't take long.
Hey, peep it. Don't get hit. Oh, dang it! I got hit.
That was hardly worth.
Dude, I love this. This track's just playing. Wait, I passed the cottage? No, I didn't pass the cottage yet. I just gotta make sure there's no skits. Stop by the cottage for a scene. Okay, there's not any skits for a while. We're kind of just moving on at our leisure. I hope they let me go to North Verona Road again, because I want to get that car that we missed. I have like 4 of the cartas. I have the first 4, I think. Oh, and 29 and 30, which are Arch and Mint or Mitten Arch, respectively. I think number 5 is in North Verona Road.
Sophie, I'm okay. Really, you should go back.
I will protect you.
That brings me back. You know, this is the place where someone first said that to me. I was so irritated a girl wanted to protect me. I said that I would protect her instead, but I didn't. And now, nothing has changed. I'm completely helpless. I'm a failure. I didn't save anyone then, and I can't save them now. Sorry about earlier. That was kind of embarrassing. Do you really want to stay with me, Sophie? Okay. Then I swear to protect you. And this time, I won't fail. I feel kinda... dizzy.
Your head feels hot.
Damn it. Not now.
Asbel,
Water.
I'll go get some water. Wait here.
This hut looks a little suspicious. Shall we look inside?
No.
Sophie?
Hey, that's the girl that was with him.
He can't go in there.
Sophie, just punch him.
Asbel!
Keep your hands off her!
The girl is meaningless. We've come for you, Asbel.
Who are you people?
Stop.
Stand aside, or we'll make this hard for you.
Sophie can make it hard for you.
I will protect him.
Sophie, no!
Yeah, I could have done that
Who are
sooner.
these guys? What do they want?
Asbel, are you hurt?
I'll make it. But we need to get out of here. Let's head for the port.
Alright, good job, Sophie. Good job. Man, that scene, that crying scene with Asbel and, like, the rain and the music, oh, it just really... It's really good. Asbel is far from perfect. He's made mistakes, but he realizes the mistakes he made. And he can grow and learn from them. Big reason why I like Asbel. Die? An impulse?
That was hardly worth dirtying my blade.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. At some point, I should put this Leon costume on. Yo, looking snazzy. For now, I want to keep him in his regular outfit, but we'll definitely put the Leon costume on for a bit later.
Okay, slash!
Dead.
That was hardly worth dirtying my blade.
I agree. It was hardly worth. Yo, the cows! We can get some more milk. Yo, Asbel versus the cow, round 2. Asbel now is an 18-year-old. Tries to wrestle with the cows. Give me that milk. Dude, look at Sophie's hair. Just like glides in the wind. Talk to this turtles here. Never mind.
Are you all right?
Cutscene gets to go first.
I'll be fine. But look how crowded it is. The ferry must be late or something.
Everyone remain calm! The capital port is still open, and the ferries are running on schedule!
Did something happen in Verona?
Asbel, look.
These guys just don't quit. Come on, Sophie. We'll take the ferry to Verona. If people are after me, that puts Sophie in danger. I can't bear to see anyone else suffer because of me. Maybe Richard could help. He'd protect Sophie. I'm sure of it.
Is your head still hot?
I think I'm fine. Thanks. Listen, when we reach land, we need to find Richard.
Richard?
Yeah, he's an old friend of me and Sophie. The other Sophie.
Friend.
I can't wait to see Richard again. Oh, the music's back to being all cheery. Nothing really to do in Verona. We're just moving on the story, but I do want to check the inn request.
Okay, let's head to Verona Castle.
I knew it.
Oh, hey, you guys followed us.
What is your business at the castle? Perhaps you're planning to visit Prince Richard. Thought as much. And just how do you plan on visiting someone who's supposed to be dead?
Wait, Richard's dead? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. We see through your lies. Just tell us what you know, and we'll make this easier for you.
Damn! Sophie, we've got to run!
Okay.
Quick, after them!
They didn't even let me go to Verona's Inn. Alright, maybe they will. Maybe not, because like everything's all gloomy and everything. Desperate times, desperate measures, etc. I should go to the equipment shop and get these tempered and dualized. And also get my stamps up in Verona. So as you can see, we're gonna get a B-Gem Mind Res. It will get the two stat-ups, the two shards from the weapons, Mind and Resist in this case, and it will make them into a gem. So it's really neat how you can equip those gems as like accessories, kind of. Dualizing's a neat system, I like it.